Hello, hello, hello. It's another Wednesday evening, and Sugar and Spice is back again for another Wednesday episode. Tonight, we are so lucky and we are so um,
We're happy.
happy to have and to welcome Royal Medical Group. Although we have promised the Exicom officers that we will also be, aside from this interview, we will be having a special of the Royal Medical at Royal Medical itself, so you can see their facilities, that you can see
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
what services they offer. Me and Atisani will go there one of this maybe in less than 2 weeks. We will be there, folks. Without further ado, I would like to introduce to you none other than Dr. Kirk himself, the famous Dr. Kirk of Royal Medical. How are you, Doc? Good evening.
Good evening to you all, and thanks for having us. This evening we come to share some very valued information. We have Dr. Hessing, who will be the main speaker this evening.
Yes.
So I'll turn it over to her.
And of course, the newest member of the Royal Medical Group, Dr. Clovet Hessing.
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you
welcome,
very much.
welcome,
Thank you very
welcome.
much. Thank you so much for having me.
It's
a
our
pleasure. Yes.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
of course, Royal Medical Group is so known for, taking care of the beautiful creatures of this earth. We, women, right? And that's why they bring over Dr. Clovet, another OBGYN.
That's right.
But guys, she's another doctor that, most of us will be very comfortable to, to see, to discuss,
Consult with.
consult and we
Definitely.
have issues. How are you, Doc?
I'm great. Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure.
It's also our pleasure and privilege for
honor, yes.
to have you here with us. How do you find the Cayman Islands so far?
It is very quiet and welcoming.
I'm pretty sure, Dr. Kirk and the rest of the royal family gave you a warm, warm
Oh,
welcome.
yes. It has been quite an accommodation. Yes.
And have you started working
Oh,
since?
yes, certainly. I am one of the obstetrician gynecologists on board at Royal Medical.
Mhm.
And there we are specializing in women's health care, as you mentioned before. That includes maternity care as well as gynecology care,
Okay.
right? So for the gynecology care, we are going to be on board with our Well Woman clinic. So this is where we invite our women to come in for their annual checks. We're going to be doing the annual pap smear with the HPV testing. So ladies, come on over. We're going to be doing the mammograms and just a general wellness check for our women, just to ensure that women
Yeah.
remain well and beautiful.
Of course.
Of course.
And healthy.
Yes.
Yes, and that's, but by the way, Royal Medical is not only, catering for us women, it's also catering to everybody in the island.
Oh,
Men,
definitely.
women, kids, young, old, everybody can go to. Even those that are, like the permit holders, you can also go there for your
Definitely.
medical
Medical.
checkups and for your medical permit, before you file for the renewal of your working permits.
And if I can just interject
Yes,
about
Doc.
the
Doc, maybe you can move a little more so they can see your handsome
Yeah.
face in the camera.
about the work permit. One thing that we prize ourselves with is the length of time that we provide. Our turnaround time is the best on island.
Oh.
You can sit and wait, and within few minutes you have your.
I can
results.
vouch that
Yeah.
because I usually, when I have my blood work, I usually have it in the morning and I have to come back in the evening just to get it. I was surprised when they asked me that, no, Michelle, you can just sit down and you can wait. In less than 15 minutes, 20 minutes, it's done.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's done. The speed, the accuracy is there, and of course, the quality, the services, all the staff are really, really, really nice. Folks, I encourage you all to visit Royal Medical Group. Doc,
Yes.
how do you find the local women so far,
Okay.
What?
Here on the Cayman Islands, I recognize that there is wide ethnic diversity,
Mhm.
and that is very well catered for too at Royal Medical,
Mhm.
with the staff as well as our approach to patient management.
Mhm, mhm.
So we will be offering there at the lab. We offer the nutrient profiles, spectra
Mhm.
cell investigations, and
Mhm.
we'll be also offering a weight loss program for those ladies who have challenges.
Hmm. Weight loss.
Don't look at me.
I'm saying weight loss.
No, because like a lot of women are, just take themselves into consideration, especially their health. They just work, they just do family chores and,
That's
household
it.
chores. They always forget themselves. And we
That's
know
it.
that women are the light of the home, the light of the family. If the mother or the woman in the
The home.
household is healthy, everybody's healthy. Somebody's
Yes.
preparing
That
good
is so
food,
true.
the house is
Yeah.
clean,
Mm-hmm.
everything is, in order.
Order.
What do you usually like in your years of experience? What do you usually encounter, like the common, issues
The
of women?
common gynecology issues, we encounter a wide variety, but I can say we definitely encounter uterine fibroids.
Mm-hmm.
Those are, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that is a gynecologic condition that is, common and across all ethnic groups. We can see it, but it's
Mm-hmm.
more common in the Afro-Caribbean
Okay.
descent women.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, this is what we call a benign growth
Mm-hmm.
of the muscle of the womb,
Mm-hmm.
and it's usually result in menstrual irregularities
Oh, okay.
or heavy menstrual flow, what we call
Mm-hmm.
menorrhagia,
Mm-hmm.
and this can be quite debilitating to a woman's
Mm-hmm.
sexual and reproductive health,
Yeah.
as well as her sexual health as well.
Yes.
So we definitely want to manage that quite well.
Yeah.
Um, Patients, once the fibroids are small and there
Mm-hmm.
isn't much menstrual irregularity, then it
Mm-hmm.
can be
Mm-hmm.
managed medically,
Yeah.
and some may require additional surgery, which
Yeah.
we do offer as well,
Yeah.
right, at Royal Medical. So that's one big group there.
Mm-hmm.
We have varying um, vaginal, effluent vaginal discharges,
Mm-hmm.
sexually transmitted infections,
Okay.
which we are quite treatable as
Mm-hmm.
well.
Mm-hmm.
You can come in and get check up for those.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, there are going to be the cancers, which we do screen for
Mm-hmm.
the
Mm-hmm.
cervical cancer in
Yeah.
particular,
Yeah.
right? And we know that cervical cancer is actually caused by a virus,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
right? The human papilloma virus, or
Mm-hmm.
HPV for
Mm-hmm.
short,
Yes. Yes. It's
right?
HPV.
And
Yeah.
the changes that the HPV virus causes are microscopic, but they can be picked up very early
Okay.
Oh.
before symptoms start coming on board, and that's
So.
a beautiful thing about
Mhm.
it.
So if there's a regular
Checkup.
checkup, it can be detected at
There
a
you
very early
go.
stage.
Detected as a very early stage, and we
Mhm.
can do minor intervention, minor procedures to
Mhm.
get rid of it.
When it was posted in Bayanihan that you will be one of the guests,
Mhm.
somebody sent me a message. Michelle, can you ask her also if she also like women of like senior women 50 up,
Mm-hmm.
experiencing uh,
Mm-hmm.
premenopausal and
And
menopausal.
menopausal, there you go.
Do we really need to have a symptoms before we have a consultation, or is it best to just see you and like maybe guided by you, like going through
Definitely,
the
definitely.
yeah.
And we do cater to this age group as well,
Mm-hmm.
because we have a hormone specialist. All right,
Oh.
yes, and we do hormone testing.
Ate
Dr.
Sandy.
Grant. Dr. Grant.
Right, one of our OBGYN,
Oh, Dr. Grant.
Dr.
Yes,
Grant.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Specializes in
She's
that.
Oh yeah, I
subspecialized in
remember
that
Dr. Brand
area.
saying that you could like when you reach a certain age and then they could do some cosmetic surgery and then you will be a
Cosmetic
virgin again.
surgery is a part.
No.
Yes, certainly.
That's her concern.
Certainly.
Cosmetic surgery is definitely a part of it, as well as the
Mhm.
hormonal balance
Yes.
for the menopausal woman with the menopausal symptoms. So you really
Mhm.
are correct. You don't have to wait until the symptoms overtake you. You
Yeah.
can come in, get that check done,
Mhm.
and so we can be ahead of the game.
Yeah, because
Yes.
like what they said, it was like when we reach a certain age, there are like
There's a shift in the
shift in the hormones,
profile. Mhm.
and sometimes
Exactly.
women don't understand, like some
Mood
are having
swings,
mood swings
hot
and
flashes,
irritability
irritability, and some of the can affect the memory in some sort as well. Minor changes with the memory.
yeah, yeah,
So these are some things that the woman can come in and get educated about too. So
yeah,
that decrease the level of frustration
yes,
going
yes,
into the menopause for herself and for her family.
yeah.
Yeah.
Folks, my God, if I'm going to sit with Dr. Clovet here, we're going to talk for the next, like, maybe until 12 o'clock
And
this
I would like to
evening.
say you have to listen because one of the prizes is an answer to the question that had been raised here for some of the matters that we raised here. We're going to ask you, and you might win one of those raffle prizes. Way prizes. Prize.
Yes, yes. But
Right.
a lot of people are taking this for granted. I mean, and women's health is not only like you're talking about the reproductive system, but also like your well-being, your
Entire well-being.
yeah, the entire well-being, and also like what Dr. Clovet said, diet. Like of
The
course, especially if you're going to that stage of menopausal, sometimes you're going to gain weight, especially the midsection.
Yeah.
Definitely, because of that same shift in the hormonal balance, then there'll be a tendency towards weight gain in the midsection as your estrogen progesterone balance changes from the reproductive state to the postmenopausal state.
Yes.
So again, counseling with the women will help as well as shift um, in their diet because the metabolism will also change.
Yeah.
Right? So the metabolic drive of
Yeah.
the women will change going into the menopause.
Yes.
So all this will be covered by medical insurance
Yeah.
Yes, it will.
or part or
Okay.
portion.
So
The arrangement.
portion, it all depends on the type.
Yeah, the
Right.
type, the type.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
But 99% of them are covered by
Are
insurance.
covered. Yeah.
Okay.
See, folks, just don't like don't waste your time like trying to think like, is this covered? Is it not?
We
Unless
saw
you go and check it, you'll never know.
And apart from that, if I just interject, just in case insurance is out, this is something we do on a daily basis.
Yeah.
If your insurance is busted and you come see me, we find some way of working on. We
Yeah.
will never turn you back.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll
Yes.
never say no. Okay, you
Yes.
come. Okay, this month you can pay X amount. We'll make sure it works because we kind of know the financial situation now.
Yes,
It's not
yes.
very great. So
Mhm.
who is out and you need to come sit with the doctor. We work it out and we get you.
Yeah.
See,
out.
that's the beauty of Royal Medical. It's a medical clinic with a heart.
Yes.
Check now, pay
Definitely.
later.
Definitely.
Yes, and that's why Dr. Kirk, Royal Medical, and the whole Royal Medical Group is close to the heart of the Filipino because,
Yeah.
like, I mean, I don't know, like, Dr. Kirk is already an adopted Filipino.
Love that.
Dr. Clovet, you look so young.
Yes,
Do you need me to
everybody
remove the mask?
You look so young. So
Thank you.
I think I mean, it will bring more women to be encouraged. Like, oh, look at Dr. Clovet. She looks so young. Maybe we can be looking like as vibrant as she is. Like because especially if women, as we age, we lost the what do you call it? The glow, the elasticity, right?
Yeah.
So, just to give you a few of more tips, my personal tips, if you know, just keep smiling. Just keep smiling. For the skin, moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. We're
Guys.
in an environment that's very hot. And so you want to keep the skin elastic, as you said. So you want to use a separate moisturizer for your face in particular, and then you want to moisturize as often as you need to during the day for the rest of your skin. Especially with the hands, we're doing a lot of hand washing. We need to moisturize. We need to moisturize our hair as well. So we may need to do that twice a day as well because we're in the yes, morning and evening. We're in the air condition. That's going to increase our risk of split ends.
Yes, dryness.
And dryness. And once we remain hydrated inside and out, then that's the secret to beauty.
Yes.
Dr. Kirk said he also needs to moisturize.
Guys, we have met most of the doctors of Royal Medical.
Yeah.
And one thing is common with all of them. They're very easy to get along with.
Very approachable.
Very approachable.
Engaging.
Yes.
Thank
We don't have a hard time being, Filipinos are kind of shy. We're kind of reserved, oh, she looks strict. But with the doctors, the first doctor that we met was Dr. Grant, and then
Dr. Tamika
Irons, and then now Dr. Clovet.
Thank you so much.
Ladies, you better start planning, especially the following, months is also the breast cancer awareness. And
for October, yes.
Yes, it's not only we look after our breast also, but our our entire body, entire system, our the health also of our what do you call that, the reproductive system, and the health. And it doesn't mean that you just go to an OBGYN if you're pregnant. You also need to see them just to, like what Dr. Clovet said, there are fibroids or there might be some issues there that needs to be looked at.
Yeah.
And
so speaking of, sorry,
it's okay.
When you mentioned about uterus fibroid, how do you know that you have that? What are the indications? What do you feel? So you know that is your
something
problem.
is there, issues there. Okay, for a lot of women, they might experience, the belly getting a little bigger.
Ate Sani!
Right? They may notice the menses getting a bit heavier.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And more painful.
Mm-hmm.
So when they come in for the check, we will do a physical examination, and that will be followed by an ultrasound. And on the ultrasound, that will be where we confirm the presence of fibroids or not, because that they can be seen on the ultrasound, and we'll get all of that done on spot at Royal.
Is that what you call the myoma thing?
Definitely, that's the myoma.
Oh,
because I know a friend. She can in a month. She only has 7 days that she doesn't have a period.
Yeah, I think that's one sign of myoma. You always have your discharges. Yeah.
But she's single.
It's not a condition that is predisposed to
which reminds me
though,
but most women that usually have myomas are the ones that are single or sexually inactive.
Whether single, whether married, whether sexually active, whether not sexually active, there is no selection. Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah. In short, still need to see your doctor. You don't only need to go to a heart doctor or just being a woman. You should always look after your whole system, your whole body.
So from at Royal Medical, you will be looked after from your moisturize your hair and
from head to toe.
Yeah, from head to toe. Yeah.
And if I can interject as well, we have family medicine.
With Dr. Tamika Irons.
We see from 0 to 100. Right. So when I say that, I mean the wide range of people and problems that you might have. We have the OBGYNs as well, but we also have other doctors. We have Dr. Chambers, who is rheumatologist, who also does
rheumatologist. So guys, I know a lot of people here who have issues with high uric acid, rheumatism, arthritis. guys.
Relate.
They're very easy to locate. You know, the location of Royal Medical is very ideal. Parking is not a problem.
Yeah.
It's very accessible. If you don't have a car, just take the bus. You can, you know, it's just there.
Call me, I'll come for you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, really? Wow. And then if you get hungry, at the other end, there's KFC.
Doctor, you practice for how many years also? You came from Jamaica?
Right. I'm originally from Jamaica. I've been a medical doctor for 11 years, practicing in the field of gynecology.
She doesn't
for
really
9
look like
years.
she is.
Yes, I know I don't look it, but that's the blessings of God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
So
in
you're
good
in-
hands, folks. In
Yeah.
short, you're in good hands. All the doctors there are specialists. All the doctors there are, you know, have a good experience, a wide experience in their field. They, whatever they, you know, like specialization or whatever needs, you know, men, women, children, you can always come, and you know, you can also call them for an appointment. You can call 769-6230 or cell number 922-22, sorry, 922-2119.
769-6230.
Yes, 769-6230. I'm pretty sure Dion is going to run the number on the phone numbers of Royal Medical also. And you can also check their website. And they also, you have a Facebook account, Doc,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah, Royal Medical.
Yes, that's where
And
we,
Instagram.
and Instagrams.
And of course, direct to your
This is my
account.
cell number.
Yeah,
922-219.
Dr. Kirk's number is,
Call anytime.
yes,
Anytime.
it's already there. So you can just, you know,
And it's on WhatsApp as well.
yes.
Yeah. And I know that his BMW is up for raffles.
Yes, please.
So, folks, really, it's always a privilege and honor to have Dr. Kirk. And now we have an additional new family member of Royal Medical Group,
Yes,
Dr. Clovet. Guys, come and see. Go to Royal Medical. You will have a good experience. You will be surprised how quick they do the laboratory test, and everybody there, from nurses to doctors.
Yeah. And as Dr. Kirk said, if your insurance is already maxed out, you don't have to worry. You can be checked and then pay later.
Yeah, that can be arranged
Nobody
too.
is going to be turned
Yeah.
away.
Yes.
One of the blessings of us as a clinic is that we also have a lab on site.
Yes.
So all these hormones and stuff, we don't have to send them away.
Mhm.
They are
Oh,
done right.
yeah, I remember because Dr. Loclois, when you go up and then you need some other stuff to be done,
You have to go.
go down across the street to the med lab
Mhm.
for all those things.
Everything
So,
is in
So it's a
Yeah.
one-stop shop. Should I say shop? But it's a one-stop
clinic.
clinic.
one-stop
Yeah.
clinic.
Everything is there. You know, I experienced it when I went there. The laboratory is there, and you don't have to go anywhere. He has a complete medical staff there.
Ariel.
Yes, and state-of-the-art facilities also. So
And you also, I remember during the health fair, you also do some sugar testing,
yes,
hypertension and stuff.
Yeah,
and
we do.
other,
complete.
Yeah, we do all of this.
Yes,
Everything.
they do everything. So it's not only for women, it's not only for men,
It's
for
all
diet
family.
conscious, for the health conscious also. If you want, you know, like somebody that can, you know, help you program your diet plans, or you know, and for your complete total wellness.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the wellness place to go. You know, just
Yeah.
go to Royal Medical. The staff with a heart.
We take care of you and give
Yes.
you the royal treatment.
Yes, that's for sure. They're going to give you the red carpet royal treatment.
So, Dr. Hessing, any last message or for closing?
Okay, final words. At the heart of wellness is, of course, diet, healthy diet, and exercise. So
Mhm.
we
Diet
have
and
to put
exercise.
everything in balance,
Mhm.
and then we have to practice self-care
Yeah.
and practice to manage our stress levels
Mhm.
and to practice that mental health care as well.
Diet and
Yeah.
exercise are my two favorite.
Diet,
No.
exercise, me stress level.
My favorite no.
We will get there.
Yes.
We
Dr.
sort you
Kirk?
out. We sort
We'll
you
get
out.
there.
Yes. So, folks, we encourage you to come and visit Royal Medical. They're at the West Bay Road, just across the wharf. So
Yeah.
it's very easy to,
Same plaza with Kentucky.
yeah, same plaza with Kentucky. It's very accessible. And all you need to do is to call, have an appointment, or you can just, walk
Can
in.
walk in. Can walk in clinic as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
For
Yes.
appointments, don't forget to call 769-6230. That's Royal Medical. Doc Kirk, thank you so
And
much.
thank you very much also for having us. I
Yes,
hope to see many
Thank
more of
you.
my Filipinos.
of course. And we
Second
want to
one.
go to Royal Medical. I keep on nagging them. I need to go there and have a video with Dr.
yeah.
Kirk's and to see again, Dr. Grant, Dr.
Yeah.
Tamika
We
Irons.
do a
Yeah.
video. Usually we could flash
They
it.
play
Somebody
yeah.
said here, Dr. Kirk is one of the kind, the best.
Lahat ng all your questions will be answered, and he's very
We're
very
kind.
That's true.
Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Jen. That's Jen Castro.
Okay, that's true.
All right.
Then,
We'll see you, folks. We'll just have a short break. We'll be right back.
okay. All right.
Nice
I'm-
meeting you.
I'm going. Hi, magandang gabi uli at magandang umaga sa Pilipinas. We're back again at kagaya po ng ipinangako namin ni Ate Sunny last week, andito po uli si Crystel Monje at si Mr. Ernesto Lastrella. Galing pa po sa BRAC. Mainit-init pa po si Ernesto galing sa BRAC. As you all know po, we had the fundraising, we have the garage sale, we have the coin collection po, at saka yung Rock Fest.
Yeah.
Sa,
For the whole month of September, we call it September Fest. So we could raise funds for all this.
Yeah, pero hindi natuloy yung iba.
Yeah.
So yung sa Kusinay natuloy, and then we still have yung nagbebenta na lang tayo ng tickets para maka-raise ng funds. Kasi yung mga gagamitin dapat nating mga prizes for raffle that night, yun na lang po ang pinaparaffle natin ngayon every week po.
Yeah.
So, as promised, it's about, time na ibigay na natin kina Crystel at kina Ernesto yung na-raise po nating funds. Ate Sunny?
So, are we going to say the amount or just turn it over?
Okay po. In behalf po ng buong bayan ng Pilipino dito sa Cayman Islands at ng Cayman Islands Bayanihan Group po, inaabot po namin at taos-puso po namin binibigay sa iyo at sa buong pamilya po ng Monje itong cheque po para po sa inyo at sa inyong buong pamilya.
Yes.
Huwag ka na umiyak, Crystel. Okay ka na.
Maraming salamat po sa lahat po ng tumulong at lalo po sa Cayman Bayanihan po na naging part po nito. Kung wala po kayo,
but we should not also forget the effort po ng cluster po at saka yung mga cluster heads, mga execom officers, mga volunteers who really go out of their way para po magtulong-tulong, magsama-sama at magbayanihan po para maka-raise po tayo ng funds. Most importantly, si Boy, Anastasio, si Dimple, at si Tang, nasaan na si ano?
Si Miss Kokay.
Si Miss Kukay, si Miss Carmi, lahat-lahat po ng bayanihan volunteers na nagtulong-tulong po para magsama-sama po tayong makapaglikop po ng pera. Pati po yung mga tumulong po na magbilang ng mga coins.
Yes.
Lahat po yun. To name a few po talaga sila Cheryl, sila Ems, sila Gina, si Marlina.
Yeah.
Dami pang iba, marami pa. Si Joanna na nagbilang talaga ng mga coins. Ang tagal, how many hours din yun na binilang. Pati lahat-lahat po. Sorry po sa hindi na namin ma-mention ni Ate Sunny, but you know who you are po.
Yes.
Who really go out of your way to make this possible po. Maraming salamat po.
Sa lahat ng bumili ng ticket.
At mga bibili pa po ng ticket, wag po kayo magsasawa. Alam niyo po na may mapupuntahan pa po yung yung a little amount po. Alam namin na pinaghirapan niyo po yung pera na yan, pero mapupunta naman po din sa magandang purpose. Kaya we're so happy po to be a part of parang naging bridge para maging possible po ito. Also, on a different note naman po tayo. Andito din po yung kasama natin galing from BRAC, si Mr. Ernesto Lastrella. Magandang gabi.
Magandang gabi po. Magandang po sa inyo.
Yes. Yan, para makita naman yung pagwapuhan niyan. Makita ka na mga kasamaan mo sa BRAC, lalo na si Mara. Mara, it's so nice to meet you nung over the weekend, na-meet namin po ng ibang execom, ng ibang cluster officers po. Pumunta po kami ng BRAC at na-meet po namin si Mara. Muntik na namin itong ma-meet. Kaso sabi ni Mara, wag mo nang ipadala. Siya din aalis.
Okay.
Magkaiba lang kami ng flight. Nauna kami sa kanya ng 1 hour. 5 o'clock ata ang time mo, no?
Yes.
Tapos umalis kami ng 4.
Okay.
So, nauna kami sa kanya ng 1 hour. So, nagkita-kita sana kami doon. But, the Filipinos there at the BRAC are also very warm, very welcoming po. Lalo na si Mara, talagang she really goes out of her way. Ang hirap pa naman mag-commute pala doon pag walang sasakyan, ano? Eh, nandun pa kami sa Bluff. So talagang sinadya niya kaming puntahan doon. Mahirap maghanap doon ng ng kailangan may sasakyan ka.
Yeah. So for further information po, si Mr. Lastrella needs surgery para sa puso mo?
Heart surgery.
Heart surgery dahil may problema yata sa mitral valve.
Mitral valve.
Yeah. So kailan ang schedule mo?
Wala pa namang exact na na
Schedule.
Tatapusin ko muna tong dental. Kuha muna ako ng dental clearance and then after that, pwede na akong pumunta ng LCT. Anytime.
Oh, okay.
Ilang araw, 3 araw.
3 araw na ako dun pabalik sa dental. So, tomorrow I need to come back again.
Oh. So, kaninong dental siya pumupunta?
Meren dental. Before the town.
Okay. But may anong so kasi the mouth is connected to the heart, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes. Kaya nga pag may diferensya ka sa ipin, it affects your heart.
Yeah.
So kailangan may clearance sila before any operations, especially sa heart.
Yeah.
You should have a clearance from the dentist.
Oh?
Yes.
So yun lang kailangan mo, clearance lang.
Clearance na lang hinihintay.
Okay. So na-check ka na.
Na-x-ray na, nabunutan na, and then na-cleaning na, and then I need to go back tomorrow for another check-up.
Okay.
Sa health city o sa dentist? Sa dentist.
Dentist pa rin. So hopefully sana last na yung tomorrow.
Hopefully, last na.
So pag natapos na yung tomorrow yung yung tawag nito, yung sa
Clearance.
dental mo, sa clearance mo, they can schedule nyo na.
Pwede na akong go ahead, diretso na ako sa
Nagsabi ba yung doctor mo sa Health City kung ilang oras yung procedure mo?
I think 4 to 6 hours.
Okay. I-open ba siya or may stint lang na?
That's what I know is they're gonna open it.
Okay. Pero alam mo, ang alam ko dyan sa Health City, napakaraming doktor dyan na magaling sa heart.
Yeah.
Kasi ang dami ko ng kakilala na nag-open heart surgery and they're really good.
Yeah.
Kaya you're in good hands. Kasi sa totoo lang, ang daming...
Number 1 in the world.
Yeah,
Number 1.
mga number 1 nga. Kasi yung iba nga na mga medyo may edad na, they usually come here just to have the operation. Tsaka yung mga ibang countries na nagpapadala sila dito ng yung mga hindi kaya magpa-opera, nililibre nila dito. Yes. Even small children that has heart issues.
Oh, I remember that one. From
Remember?
Nepal.
Yes. Remember?
Oh, yeah. 9 months sila nagstay dito. Diyan mismo sa yung mga room doon sa harap ng Health City.
Yeah. Kaya magaling ang mga doctors sa Health City. Kaya don't worry, you're in good hands. At saka ang maganda dito kasi you have your insurance, meron kang Tsaka mararamdaman mo naman yung ability ng doktor mo. Magagaling, ang daming magagaling diyan. Kahit mga puti, they usually come here para lang magpa-opera sa puso.
So na-resolve na rin yung permit to stay mo.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So dito ka magpapagaling. Mas safer naman dito.
Yes.
'Di ba? Kaysa umuwi siya. Mas safer talaga dito. I think they will allow you kasi syempre dumaan ka sa
After
surgery.
my surgery, hindi ako pwedeng
Magbiyahe.
Oo, kasi ang pressure.
2 months.
So na-arrange mo rin sa immigration na after that
Yes, ma'am.
extension, another
Another
extension.
extension.
Okay.
At saka may letter ng doktor niya eh.
Okay.
Kaya hindi mo no questions asked na i-stamp na lang nang i-stamp yun. Ayun.
Okay.
Ha? Kaya lahat tayo just stay strong, just hang in there. Kasi ito yung mga inspiration natin, ng mga kababayan natin, na nakikita nila na, lahat tayo, basta mag-ambag-ambagan lang tayo, meron tayong na nararating, meron tayong natutulungan and at the same time, na itatawid natin kung ano man yung pinagdadaanan ng mga kababayan natin. So, yan po ang main purpose at main na puso at core po ng bayanihan. Yes. Without everybody is considered a volunteer. Kaya we're volunteering our time, our talent, kasama na rin yung treasure.
Yeah.
Kaya we're so happy at masaya kami na na-meet namin personally si Ernesto. And of course, ang pinakamaganda dito sa Smith Road Villas, si Crystel. And hope to see you both. Balitaan mo kami. Keep us updated.
Yes.
And hopefully, malay mo pagkatapos sa operation mo, bumalik ka ng BRAC, pupunta kami ng BRAC.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. Execom has a plan, maybe one of these days, bibisita kami dyan. Babalitaan na lang natin yung ating mga kababayan kung anong may niluluto si Ate Sani kasi malalaman nyo na rin yun.
By December?
Baka bago pa ang December. So, just stay tuned. We will be right back po.
Yes. Sa pinakahihintay.
Yes, ang pinakahintay po natin.
Everything nice.
We'll be back. Okay.
And we're back!
Yes! Andito na kami. Tinan mo, nag-reset na naman kami ng aming set up na ano. Oh, hindi nga pala makita yung aming
Yung
mga design.
atlas.
So, alam nyo na po kung anong gagawin namin ngayon ni Ate Sani. Yan. Andito na po yung mga... Ito, lagay natin to sa gitna. Yan.
There you go.
Yun. So,
Metal, ano?
magra-raffle na po tayo uli. And as I've mentioned po last week, magiging weekly na po ang pamimigay namin ng pressure.
Pressure cooker.
Bakit laging rice cooker?
Saan napunta si Mr. Freddy? Umalis?
Inatidata siya.
Binawian po namin ng pressure cooker si Ferdy. Ano po, kasi hindi siya nagluto ng bulalo, kaya binawi po namin ang kanyang pressure cooker. At Sani, habang nandito si ano,
Mr. Lastrella.
Ernesto.
Ay, Mr. Ernesto.
Ikaw bumunot ngayon kung sinong mananalo ng pressure cooker.
Pressure cooker.
Lucky one.
Loretta!
Ay, grabe! Loretta, may pressure cooker ka na! Nandito lang yan kanina. Tingnan mo, mainit-init pa yung kanyang pag-fill up. Pwede pa bang bumili?
Nag-put sa akin si, ilalagay pa ako.
Yes, congratulations po!
Miss Loretta.
Yes, Loretta. Congratulations.
Sanay ako sa liquid rice ko.
Natakpan ng ating alaga na aso yung ating waffle maker. Oh, isa pa.
Again.
Ernesto. Si Ernesto po ang aming ngayon. Maswerte.
Habol. Kay Soy. Pakihalo na lang.
Sige. Ayan na.
Pwede pa silang humabol, kanya.
O kung sino pa yung pwedeng humabol, pwede pang humabol. Tandaan nyo, ang gaganda ng relo.
Meron pa tayong ticket.
For the lucky number 2.
Maria Jackson!
Maria! Wow, may waffle maker na si Maria. Lalo sasarap ang almusal namin nito.
Maria Jackson!
Napakasarap po ng waffle ni Miss Maria.
Oy, dili lang waffle. Ang katong
Crepe? Crepe?
Oo.
Grabe, ang sarap.
Oy, Miss Maria.
Order pa talaga ko special.
Miss Maria, namimiss na po ng mga taga Grand Cayman ang inyong crepe.
Yes.
At ito pa, nadagdagan pa. Meron pa siyang waffle
Waffle
maker.
maker now.
Yes. Ano yung sunod natin, Ate San? Dito lang yan.
Loretta?
Yes, Loretta.
Ang sino ngalan, Ani?
Sunburn 20 jewels automatic watch. Men's watch po.
Ato,
Yes,
ato,
21 jewel. Yan, ilalapit ni Ate Sani para... Yan.
See? Okay.
Kaso hindi yan pinamain-main ni Ate Sani, ha? Oh, yung ating na naman,
Ang ating tagabuno.
tagabunot. Maupo ka na kaya sa tabi namin, para hindi ka na maglalakad. Akin na tong aking alaga. Yan, sige Ernesto, ikaw tagabunot.
Buong sa ganda bola.
Sabihin na Ernesto, sana pala bumili.
Jim V.
Sino ba si
Jim
Jim?
Verano.
Verano.
Oy, si Mr. Jim! Wow! Yan! Mr. Jim, ang ganda-ganda po ng watch. Oh, ang ganda-ganda. Yes.
Sorry, Joy.
Joy, ang ganda-ganda ng watch.
Tapos
Two-tone. Kay Mr. Jim.
Yan isa sa mga unang tumutulong sa kay Bayanihan.
Yes, isa po yan yung mag-asawa po yan ang lagi pong nandyan pag nagbibigay po ng tulong, ng assistance po sa bayanihan. Maraming salamat. At magandang gabi, Joy and Jim Verano. Okay, next. Ano ba next?
Mini mo.
Ito na lang. Yung gold. Si ano na?
Dili, ipakita dito.
Ah, okay.
And the next is,
Yan po ang next. Gold watch talaga siya.
yeah. Ito, paano ba ito? Parang, ayun. Ang tabingi mo rin yung kabula.
Yan, dyan, sa gitna.
Yeah.
Yan.
There you go. Next, up. Up next.
Okay. Mamili ka na. Upo ka na. Upo ka na lang dyan. Ako nang tatayo, magaganyan. Ang winner ng gold watch.
Royce.
Oh, si Royce?
Royce?
Royce.
Royce. Royce. R-O-Y-C-E.
May cellphone number?
Okay, 922-6934.
Wow naman. Sino kaya yan?
Yes. Ticket number 135.
Royce, R-O-C-C?
ROYCE.
Okay.
Okay, last two.
Dito muna tayo sa itong yung mukhang rado. Diba, no? Ang ganda. Ayan. Ako pala ang tatayo. Kasi, para makita nila yung beauty ng watch. Ayan. Ayan po siya. Ayan. Ang ganda, diba?
Yun ang pinakagusto ko sa lahat.
Oo nga. Sana mabunot, Michelle. Kaso, hindi ako bumili ng ticket.
Salamat sa Prodigy Jewelry and Design.
Yes.
And
Guys, kung gusto nyo namang bumili din ng ganito, you can get it at
Very good price.
at a very good price po sa Prodigy Jewelry po. Andun po yung napakagandang bayanihan po natin na model po ng Prodigy, si Cheryl.
And remember, Mr. David
Kababayan
Evans
si Royce.
Yes,
has
and
been with us since the start of Bayanihan.
we would like also to thank Mr. David Ibangs po for all the support din po sa Bayanihan po and for giving us this watches po para maging paraffle po namin ni Tita
Makatulong sa
Sunny.
kanila.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next.
Hoy, walang binunot.
Ay, okay nga.
Hoy, buyer pala ni Kukay si Royce.
Frenia Salvador.
Oh, Frenia Salvador. Kilala mo? Oh, tamo kilala pa. Hoy, taga Kiwan Brock!
Frenia Salvador.
Deserving to. Ang ganda-ganda.
Ayaw kanina.
Oy, ang galing. Balik ka na dito. Galing ka pala dito kanina. Ito, ikaw nanalo nito. Ang ganda-ganda ng watch. Two-tone din po siya. Na, ganda ng pagkaano niya. Ganda ng mukha ng watch.
And last but not the least,
Yes.
the black, the bold, and the beautiful.
Ito naman, kung ito mukhang rado, ito mukhang movado.
Oo.
Tingnan mo.
Tingnan mo, black ano siya.
Hindi siya black.
Parang sapphire.
Yes, it looks like sapphire blue. Ayan pag nag-reflection siya ng light. Ayan. Yan. Mahirap kasi pag baliktad yung. Yan may blue siya.
Akala ko
Ganda
black.
niya.
Yes.
Medyo blue.
Medyo blue. Oh, ngayon,
Ano natin
Ernesto.
iparapon?
Ay,
Oo nga.
nakalala pa ako.
Sige, Ernesto, nasa iyo ang, ang swerte.
Oh, binunot.
Binunot. Dako.
Binunod na!
Soy!
Humabol.
Tamo, the last but not the least. So, ikaw nanalo. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Ha?
Membro ko siya.
Yes,
Oh.
yes.
Yes.
Tamo, nakahabol pa. Ang galing ni Ernesto magbunot. Sa mga nanalo po ng watches, atabayanan nyo po, tatawag po sa inyo ang isa po sa mga officers ng Bayanihan. At nakita nyo naman po yung mga nanalo last week. May special video pa po sila.
Yeah.
Kaya, pag handover po nito, definitely may picture-picture na naman pong mangyayari. So, congratulations po sa winners.
Meron pang dalawa.
Ay, meron pa pala.
Baka makalimutan na naman yan.
Oo nga pala. Ano ba to? Yung uso na native na hikaw. Yan, no? Na may
Courtesy of, from who was this?
from Ivan. I think this is from Ivan, right?
Yes.
Yes, this is from Ivan.
Yes.
It's
This is
From Indonesia.
This is from Indonesia po. Parang Bali design din po siya na, hikaw. Bagay siya sa suot ko. Sabay ganun. Okay, bunot po.
Okay.
Dayan Ignacio.
Aba, sige yan!
Dayan!
Tamang-tama! Tamang-tama.
Alin lang sa kanya,
Yan.
ito. Earring. Ano ba to? Native. Okay. And last.
One more.
Last na.
Last.
Okay,
Last.
Ay, meron pa to!
Huwag yan! Alaga ako yan eh. Tiyan mo, terno kami, black and white.
Okay, last but not the least.
Yes.
Kenny L. Thompson.
Kenya.
Kenny L. Thompson.
Keniel Thompson. Ticket number 140.
Keneal.
Yan.
N-E-A-L.
K-N-E-A.
Thompson.
Yes.
Thompson.
Congratulations!
Native earring.
Yes, another winner po ng native earring po natin.
There we go. All done.
All done na po at naubos po namin yan Tisani yung mga parapol. Next week po, meron pa rin po kami.
Pressure cooker.
May pressure cooker na naman po kaming ipaparapol. Hindi pa rin namin po ibibigay sa akin for yung...
Hanggang hindi siya magluto. Ay, meron pang dalawang wine.
Ibibigay na ba yan this week?
Kayo.
Sige na. Ito nga para meron pang 20 minutes.
Yan. Sige.
Yung dalawang puti. Yan. Ano yan? Vintage yan.
Oh, may mga wine pa pala. Mga vintage wine. Sauvignon. Ako. Yan. Ano to? Mont Oriol.
So, pasalamat din sa mga members na nag-active din.
And then, parehong Sauvignon.
Nasa Facebook user.
Dalawang bottles po ito na, courtesy naman po ito ng
Ima de Flores.
Ima de Flor. Aba,
Yes.
talaga naman ang Ima de
Sa
Flor.
mga nanonood po, salamat sa panonood. Salamat sa inyong, ang tawag dun?
Patronage.
Patronage.
Yes. At saka, may request lang po kami dun sa mga nanonood. Mag-ano po kayo, ano bang tawag nun?
Facebook sila.
Pag Facebook user kayo, kailangan pumunta muna sila ng...
Tingnan nila yung StreamYard. I-allow nila ang StreamYard. Ipakita ang pangalan nila.
Okay. You should go to the StreamYard, tapos hit allow.
Meron sila doon.
Yes, para makita po yung name ninyo. Kasi yung iba po, pag ganito pong hindi nyo hinihit po yung StreamYard, nakikita lang po Facebook user. Kung gusto nyo pong makita yung pangalan ninyo, kagaya kay Ems, example, lumalabas yung pangalan ni Ems kasi na-hit niya yung yung StreamYard, yung inallow niya yung StreamYard to show her name. And also, yung mga walang sawa pong nanonood, taos puso po kami natin saning nagte-thank you na walang sawa kayo to come every week.
Picture pa pala.
Jojo. Sige,
Hindi pa tapos si Sunny.
Marami pang pahabol.
Walk and roll.
Walk and roll.
Ala, ang dami.
$15. Voucher from
May
Walk and
voucher pa
Roll.
pala tayo
Meron
pang
pang
walk and
dalawa
roll.
from Toga, I think.
Tortuga.
Okay.
Wala na matitira sa'yo next week?
Kayo.
Ito yung ipapakita natin for next week. Ito na, yung mga gift certificate. Yes, mga gift certificate from Tortuga at saka Walk and Roll. Ito yung mga at stake for next week. Tsaka,
pressure cooker.
$50 yun. Yung sa Tortuga.
O,
I
diba?
will check it, pero I think they're
Ilang-
$50 each.
Ilang six-pack na po ito. O kaya wines. Kaya,
Sige, bunots. Bunotin na ba ito ngayon o next week? Now, okay.
oh, now na daw, now na.
Mr. Ernesto, do the honors.
Okay.
Ayun, nagawa ni
Okay.
Eleanor.
Who is this?
Napindutan niya, oh.
Done na po. Eleanor, hi, magandang gabi.
Bea Rosaroso.
Rosaroso. Bea Rose. Bea Ross.
Rosaroso.
Bea.
Rosaros.
You won a souvenir.
Ross. R-O-S-S. Bea Ross.
Wow.
Rosaroso. You won 1 bottle of Sauvignon. Congratulations! One last. Ang dami naming last ni Ate Sani. Isa pa.
Oh, isa pa.
Mm-mm.
Wait, wait.
Alright.
Again. Ernesto Gonzalez.
Yun!
Oy, Ernesto Gonzalez, oh, nanalo ka. Diyos ko, yan pa ang napanalunan talaga. Ang napanalunan, wine pa talaga. Congrats.
Sa akin eh.
Thank you po. Thank you. Congratulations.
Okay. That's it, folks.
Ay, mga picture pala.
Pictures ng... yung si Gaby na nga.
Kagabi po,
Salita mo, download.
kagabi po, yung Exicom officers po went and visit yung isa po nating kababayan na si Miss Vina.
Agbuya.
Anong last name niya?
Agbuya.
Agbuya. Binisita po namin siya kagabi sa Georgetown just to, see kung how she is doing after her operation, and also to nagbigay na rin po kami ng tulong para sa kanya.
From Caban.
From Caban. Hindi po to Bayanihan lang. From Caban po. Ayan po yung picture. Pinapakita po natin yung picture natin sa kanya kagabi. Andyan po si Ate Carmi, si Reggie, si Ferdy, yours truly po, at si Spicy, si Ims, of course, is there, at of course si Sir Dion. Andun po kami lahat. And we hope that, and help us pray and help us help also Vina po sa journey niya po na to.
In her recovery period.
In her recovery. I'm pretty sure, just, Vina, just stay positive also. Maano po natin, malalampasan mo rin po yan. So, isa din po yan sa tinutulungan po natin na katatapos ng operations niya. She's going to undergo chemotherapy in November.
First week of October.
Yes. So, mag-chemo na rin po siya. So, let's just, continue to help her and include her also in our prayers po. Aside from that, ano pa bang ginawa natin, Ate Carms? Yes, kanina din po, we give also our assistance din po sa isang very active member din po ng Bayanihan, si Loretta. She lost her father po a couple of days back. Our deepest condolences po to Loretta in behalf po ng Kaban, ng Bayanihan, at sumasako po ng Filipino community. Taos puso po kaming nakikiramay kay Loretta at sa kanya pong pamilya. Very busy ang linggo natin, Ate Sani, no? And then, si Ate Sani din, alam mo, nagustuhan ko yung post niya kanina, yung Sunny's Spot. Maganda yon. Alam mo, gusto ko yon. Kasi, nung makita ko, sabi ko, I will not forget to mention this. Napaka-alarming nga po yung nagpa-party tayo in a public place, but we forget to, clean up and to remove our mga refuse natin doon at garbage. Kailangan, we should also prepare not only doon sa party itself, but also dun sa aftercare. No, kailangan linisin din po natin yung mga kalat natin. We're not saying na mga Pilipino ang nagkalat doon, but let this be a reminder po, you know, a gentle reminder po galing kay Ate Sani, especially dun sa shout out niya na kung magkaroon tayo ng mga handaan at mga parties sa beach or sa kahit saan, no, in our environment, let's always take care of the environment. Isa po yun sa pinangangalagaan po ng bayanihan.
Yeah, because I was just thinking, no, at the moment, all these places are free.
Mhm.
Baka dumating ang panahon na dahil nakikita nila na mga pasaway ang gumagamit,
Mhm.
they might just say, okay, pwede niyong gamitin yan, but you have
But at
to
a
put up a
cost.
deposit. And then, let's say, after sa event, kung malinis, then you can have your deposit back. Otherwise, it would be forfeited.
Mhm.
Kasi, syempre,
Oo.
to be,
Tsaka yung i-maintain nila dun sa lugar. Kasi, hindi iniiwanan na lang ng ganun. Kailangan, kung saan ka pumunta, mag-party ka, mag-beach ka, o kaya sa mga parks, kailangan, dala mo pa rin yung, may dala kang extra garbage bag, o kaya, lilinisin mo talaga. Don't leave all your garbage doon kasi it's not very parang nuisance sa paningin eh. No, hindi siya.
disrespect.
Oh, and it's also a sign of disrespect dun sa mga libre mo na nga ang pinagamit sa iyong facilities and you know, it's when I saw it, when I read it, I said, yeah, a lot of us needs a little bit, you know, tapping at the shoulder na, hey, you know, hindi natin.
Nudge, wink, wink.
Oy, si Spicy nag-wink-wink. Ala, pwede ba yun? Ako dapat ang nag-wink-wink. Si Ate Sani yung nagtatas ng kilay. May nakalimutan pa tayong may mga reminders?
Yeah, we need to have all those TFC stuff coming.
Yes.
Mga shoutouts, speaks before meals, chikahan, yung barangay.
Yes.
So,
Kailan pala natin ipapalabas yung ating yung in-out na ni Sir D, no? Sa YouTube, yung YouTube natin with Kimberly Carlos.
Pwede natin share niya.
Sige po. To give time, baka pwede nating ipalabas yung interview with Miss Kimberly Carlos po. Isa pong napakalaking thank you po kay Mr. Jason Banawa for
wonderful production.
yes,
Excellent.
napakaganda po. Ang ganda ng kanyang pagka ayos niya po ng ng interview with Kimberly Carlos. I think ready na tayo, Mr. Dion.
Welcome po uli sa Bayanihan YouTube channel. And nandito po tayo at as I promised, I'm going to interview her again. She's one of my favorite interview po. Guys, the first runner-up of Miss Cayman Universe, Miss Kimberly Carlos. How are you?
I'm good, mabuhay!
Mabuhay po sa inyong lahat. And this evening po or this afternoon, we're going to ask her about the experience, the
Dion, our
whole
mic.
pageant experience and the pageant night itself. How was it?
It was phenomenal. Everything that I could ever envision and imagine about being in a pageant, it was fulfilled on that stage. And it was just such a wonderful experience to share with my pageant sisters and to see this journey through. And the amount of growth and love and just development of self was displayed on that night. I wish I could do it all over again.
But we really love you, looking at you, like, especially when you answer the question. Oh my God, from head to toe, I'm really having goosebumps. But you really nailed it. You
Thank
really
you.
nailed it. All of you, I should say, all the ladies there were great. They were beautiful. You were just like the epitome of poise and beauty and brain. But
Confidently beautiful.
during the event, how do you feel? What's the feeling of the contestant itself?
I think hectic. Everyone was just trying to make sure they were in place. There was a lot of nerves on that night. Finally being on stage after rehearsing for so long, we couldn't believe that this was actually happening. So there was a lot of excitement, and I also think that we were just so proud to be on that stage. So mixed emotions.
With the gowns, with the clothes that you wear, is somebody selecting those dresses for you, or you have somebody in mind, or you have the designs that you like? Who chose your clothes?
So personally, I chose my gown in the sense that from orientation, I knew I was going to have a sapphire gown because that's my birthstone.
Virgo.
Libra.
Oh,
so my birthday's tomorrow. I'm right on the cusp of it.
We're just in time, guys.
Yeah, just in time. Birthday celebrations.
Yes, yes.
And I also wanted a gown that was representational of Cayman's national anthem, where it says, "Oh, sea of, palest emeralds and darkest blues." So I had decided my gown for Miss Universe would be an emerald gown, and then my Miss Cayman gown would be a dark blue that would represent the sea as well, and just give that homage to Cayman and my most favorite place, which is the beach.
Were you having sleepless night just before the main
You know what?
night?
I was not. I was so exhausted every night. The moment I hit my head hit that pillow,
Gone.
I was out. I was so ready to sleep. And thankfully, I was able to sleep the night before. I was just so ready.
Because most of my friends and some Filipinos in the community, they were really saying like, she's just natural. It's like, you don't see any unnecessary, that we can sense that you're nervous or you're like tense. You were just cool.
I felt like I was home, to be honest.
Yeah.
It felt like I was with my sisters and we were ready to perform a show that we had planned for so long.
Yeah.
And this was our gift to the audience for being so patient with us and to the committee for all their hard work and effort. So
during the preparations and all the guestings and all, you get to be with these ladies like how many
almost
hours
every
a day?
day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have special bonds with some of the ladies or most of them, or
Oh,
just a
yeah.
couple?
Yes, I mean, I'm having withdrawal symptoms right now because I miss them so much, having been with them almost every single day at extended periods of time where we would be in and out of trainings, because it was a point where we're actually learning and doing this all together. So we were a support system for one another. And as one of the eldest, I really took to them, and I had that nurturing sense of experience where I just wanted to help them and be with them and just take care of them.
When I was watching the pageant itself, the most of you are into this the Panton
Alex Panton
Foundation. And I said to myself, that is really her line, You mean you're into psychology, you're into this, and this kind of case that it's not only the victim who just died, but the victims are also the family. So and as a psychologist, you know how to, and I said, she must be very perfect for that, being that as one of the foundations that
we're supporting
the Miss Universe, the Cayman Island University support.
Yes, and I was so proud that they chose that as a charity, because it is a prevalent issue here in Cayman, and it's something that we seriously need to address and talk to our young people about, because depression and anxiety touches us in many various forms, and if we don't have those conversations, we'll never be able to comfort those who are most afflicted. So to me, I want to continue pressing that issue and raising that awareness within the community, so that ultimately more lives are saved through it.
I was reading through it, and I see that part of it is the bullying and all of those peer pressures and family issues maybe. But I remember the conversation that we have, that I said, whoa, if the questions for, the final questions will be related to this, she will nail it. But it was not really, that kind of questions, but how you answered the question was, everybody was in awe.
Oh,
and
thank you.
you hit the nail. in your answer. You hit the nail, and you put the, should I say, the millennials, the Caymanian millennials into a different level,
Yes.
the mindset of people that were, they're just think, oh, this is just young kids, like they want to party, they want this, they want that. But you put a how you said it, you elevate the level of the millennials, the Caymanian millennials, and also the millennials, and you inform the public and the business world that these kids are ready.
Yeah, and there needs to be a special place dedicated for them in order to grow, to gain the experience, and to have the opportunity where they can continue to thrive and reach their highest potential. Because as a millennial and someone who experienced it for myself,
Yeah.
I know the level of determination and
Yes.
intelligence that we have within our community. We just need someone to give us a chance.
So going forward, after the event and after the pageant, what is in store for Miss Kimberly Carlos?
Oh, so much. I have a long list, but I'm taking my time to really assess where I can really add value and be of service to my community, because that has been my initiative for many years. And I want to pursue that in a way that I will make that positive impact that I've sought out to do. So at the moment, I'm working with another organization where we are going to create some sort of networking and mentorship for young people.
Young ladies up there, really, like, they will tell themselves like, oh, if she can do it, I can do it.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I would encourage every young woman to put themselves out there, because whatever challenges you, whatever is difficult or uncomfortable, that is growth. And it's through persevering through whatever is uncomfortable where you will learn the most. And taking yourself out of that comfort zone is where you discover your true strengths.
I have another question. I really thought of this while watching the actual event. Are you still going to join a different beauty contest?
I don't think I can. I think
Really?
I'm what they call aged out in beauty contests now. I mean, my dream really was to go to Miss Universe and to represent. And I was so set on being able to represent not just Cayman, but the Philippines as well, as someone who is half Filipina. And I thought, oh my gosh, if I could carry my country with me, what an amazing...
Two countries, actually.
Yes, imagine, But perhaps that was not God's will, and maybe He has other things in store for me.
Who knows, you mean the cause that you are, supporting right now will be the it's the start, and people can hear you. People that talks to you, not only feels empowered and, inspired, but I think those that are seniors can see your potential. I can see your potential.
Thank you.
And when they try and, like, talk to you more, they will know that you still have a lot here inside, in store.
That can't be taken away.
Yes, I know, but at least, you have the heart to share. You have the heart to serve, know. And thinking like, I'll be in one of this ministry, 10 years from now, you would never know. You would never know. But sometimes they say, you should claim it now so it will happen.
I know, I've been claiming a lot. Let's see.
Folks, we really have a nice chat with Kimberly, but we will be back. Hello, hello, hello again, and we're back to the beautiful lobby of the Westin Casuarina, 7 Mile, here in the Cayman Islands. And with me, having a good conversation with the beautiful Kimberly Carlos.
Thank you so much, Michelle.
Well, it's really a pleasure. And by the way, this interview is not going to be possible without, of course, Mr. Shelby.
Oh, yes, my papa. And my Lola, of course.
Of course, Ate Josie.
Yes.
And the rest of the, Gonzalez family and
my mom, my mom's family.
The family of Kimberly in the BRAC.
Yes, of course. My family here in Cayman. There's so many
She
people.
has a big family here in Cayman, both Filipinos and Caymanians. And the Brockers there. Hi, I hope you're all doing well.
Yes.
Let's go back to the conversation that I always like to. She's one of my favorite guests. She talks, and
you.
I know a lot of people will be inspired, especially listening to Kimberly. Somebody's requesting, Atisani, this is the request of Atisani, you know, being the first runner-up of Cayman Islands Miss Universe. To you, what is beauty?
Beauty is subjective in so many ways because I think that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But as a woman, and as a woman who has experienced so much and been exposed and traveled throughout her life, I feel as if beauty is a matter of embracing who you are, embracing all your flaws, accepting yourself, and really taking that to heart and showing the rest of the world that you are beautiful and confident in your own skin, and that there's nobody who should be able to define and tell you what beautiful is, because you are beautiful. And whatever purpose you have in life, you should go after it, chase those dreams, and reach your highest potential, because that in itself is beauty.
My God, see, I told you. You only have to throw 3 words. She has a beautiful answer. Like, it's really true. And you know, it's nice to see like a woman who's not only physically beautiful, but the heart. You know, by the way a person talk, she's already showing what's in her heart, what's in her mind, and how Kimberly, like, you know, describes it. I think if you're going to just to get the main meaning of beauty to you, is it really comes from inside.
Yes.
It really comes
It's a
from
reflection of who you are.
it just radiates outside. Like what they said, you cannot hide the light inside you.
No.
It actually comes out.
Yeah.
And in your eyes, in your smile. Your
My big
smile is
eyes.
it's very contagious, you know. Once you smile, that's what they always say. When you smile, it's difficult for a person not to smile back.
Yes. And it's so funny because during the motorcade, I would look and make eye contact with everybody on the street, even the people who were in the condos, the construction workers, and some people who were quarantining too, as a student who's gone through it, and to really relay the message of what's available here in Cayman, as well as a concert next weekend for a Filipino charity. So I've been invited to be the MC, so I'm just waiting to see whether or not I have that permission to participate, because I do have a contract and I have to abide by certain rules, and I had still a representation for the committee as well.
That's actually part of my next question, because of course you are part of the committee now. So, going forward, or the next pageant, will you still be active, like helping,
I hope so.
helping them to train?
Yeah.
You know, or because you already have the experience, you know, teaching them how to talk or how to answer questions, and you know how to dress. And
I would love to. I mean, if I was given that opportunity, I would really like to speak to young ladies about being a part of the pageant and the holistic ideology that goes into it, because being in pageants is not about how glamorous or how beautiful and how well you photograph. It's about your mental and emotional capacity as well. How do you handle yourself being put under pressure, being most vulnerable and subject to the community? And you have to be strong and resilient to push forward and be your best version at all times. Because you never know what may come your way. So as I said to the girls, you got to be ever ready. And
you know, you get to pass it to, you know, the next generation. And would you like in the future, would you like to also encourage your daughter to join the pageant?
I mean, my little sister, she's 10 years old, and as I would practice, because I would go on YouTube and I would listen to pageant questions or past interviews of previous Miss
Yeah.
Universes, and that's how I would just kind of engage myself on a mental basis to understand what is required. And she would say to me, I think I would like to be Miss Universe or be Miss Cayman. And she's 10 years old. So I
Yeah.
said, of course, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I would love to be in a position where, if that is their choice, to put them through that. And if I do have daughters, who knows, maybe I have sons.
So, guys, it will be our last segment. We're just going to have or to take a break, and then we'll get back and talk again with Kimberly. And also, we will be joined by the spicy member of Bayanihan, Ate Sunny. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Uli ay nagbabalik, and as promised, andito na po ang katuwang ni Sugar. I'm with Spice.
And of course, we have everything very nice.
Very nice and very beautiful, Miss Kimberly Carlos.
Yes. So in this segment, I have something here from Island Touch
Oh.
from Miss Annalisa Boden.
Oh.
Yeah, she's going to pamper you from head to foot.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're going to get all the beauty massage,
Oh my
and
gosh.
facial,
Wow, very
which you
special.
truly deserve after all the pressure
Yeah,
and
the
the tension,
stress.
the stress.
Oh,
So she
Your
said,
journey
thank
towards
you,
the
thank
Miss
you.
Cayman universe. And this one is from IMA,
Oh.
IMA Flowers, landscaper.
Beautiful.
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, salamat.
Walang ano man, you really deserve it.
Oh, thank you.
They even said like, what color? I said, no.
I love all colors.
Yes, she likes all the colors, folks. And with that, I
It's like
hope
my shirt.
again, when you have like any projects or anything that you want the public to know or your kababayans to know, Kimberly, you're always welcome.
Oh, thank
and
you.
guys, aside from Island Touch and
IMA Flowers.
Ima Flowers, because sometimes it's hard to pronounce the
I know, and we need a long list of
Yes.
everyone to thank.
Yes, and we
Yes.
would like also to thank the platinum sponsor of Miss Cayman Universe, the Westin Casuarina,
Yes.
here in the
Amazing.
7 Mile. My God,
Yes.
the view is so nice.
Yes.
Perfect. They just
World-class
renovated.
beach.
Yes, it's a world-class beach, and they just renovated the place. It's fantastic, guys. You who are planning to come over the Cayman Islands or in the Cayman Islands who wants to do the staycation, you can always.
Yeah.
And the restaurant's amazing. Oh my gosh. The
Oh
food
yeah,
is the
you should
best.
go to Magellan, and yes, it's masarap. And you, aside from that, they have a poolside bar, which is really, really awesome. Also, if you want to have a little swim from the water or from the pool,
To relax and
Yes.
enjoy yourself after a long
yes,
day.
yes.
Yeah.
And
This-
folks, Ate Sunny, you want
Yeah.
to say something?
No, I was just going to say to distress from all this COVID stuff.
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
So now
So
we're
important.
back to phase 2 again, where we're going to wear masks, everything and everything. So like,
Sometimes that can be overwhelming and you don't know where to turn to
Yes,
relax
yes,
because you
yes,
have to
yes.
wear a mask and keep your distance, but in the sea it's okay.
Yes, yes, and we're
Precisely.
just so blessed that you know, everybody's participating and everybody is you know, taking their being responsible for, you know, for the protection of each one of us.
Yeah.
And I think everybody had already their vaccines too.
hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully.
Maybe Miss Kimberly can ask you to have your vaccine.
Yes, I mean, you have to do what's best for you. I was extremely apprehensive initially, but having read all the cases and what's going on in the rest of the world, we have to do what's important to protect ourselves
Yes, yes.
and to protect those who are most vulnerable in our community. And there's so many studies that say that those who are unvaccinated, that the virus is able to mutate due to that.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm not a scientist, but I'm relying heavily on whatever research is being put out there. So we have to raise that profile of education amongst our community
Yeah,
and
yeah.
encourage one another to protect ourselves.
Yeah, I think we should listen to the experts to the doctors, the scientists, because they really know, they have basis for all of this, unlike the hearsay that you hear from or read in Facebook or from your friends. These are not
Factual.
health experts. So, in this note, Ate Sunny,
And this note, what should I say? We're going to end it now. We still would like to talk to her, but
any questions for Miss Kimberly?
I think you have already covered all.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, I could talk all day.
You'll be surprised with me and Ate Sunny. We can talk all day too.
So, any last words?
I just want to thank everybody who's been a part of this journey. I have so much love for all my supporters, my family and my friends, so many mentors that have been a part of my life and who have led a positive impact on me. So thank you all. Thank you to God for affording me this opportunity. I am so grateful for that, and I'm thankful to the Cayman community as well as the Filipino community who have just been the best supporters. And I have so much love for everybody. Honestly, I cannot stress that enough. And thank you. And please know that you are worthy of any and everything your heart so desires. Should it be God's will, go for it. And don't let anybody discourage you.
Yes. In that note, folks, I would like also to say, we are so proud that Kimberly was part of the Cayman Islands universe, Miss Universe. Especially, like, you know, you're very easy to get along with. You have a very vibrant personality. I'm pretty sure, you know, like,
I need to speak Tagalog first.
yes. Well, she likes pancit, guys. I remember
I love pancit,
that.
yeah.
Adobo, right?
Yeah, and bibingka.
And bibingka. So,
Biko.
yes.
You did mention Biko.
Guys, it's very overwhelming, especially with me and Ate Sunny, you know, like, when Dion informed us that, Michelle, we're going to have an interview with Kimberly, like, and you know what? I'm so happy. I hope this is the first interview after the pageant.
Yes, it is. It is. Yes.
And I said, I hope we are the first to interview Kimberly, and I hope she had rested.
Oh yeah. The next day, oh my goodness, I spent time with my family, and then Monday I was graciously given a day off, and I slept. I just made sure I slept, and because you have to take care of yourself also, and have that mental rest too. Yes.
Yes, and you know what? I'm looking at you after the event, you know, when Miss Cayman won, the new Miss Cayman won, and you were beside her, and the smile is just there. Like, I said, you know what? I'm so happy that she has this, the positiveness of a Filipino. Like, even in bad times, we always smile.
Yes.
Or even, it's not bad because she still won. But, you know, the grace is there, the poise is there. Unlike, you know, there are other winners who frown and not so happy. But you can see in her eyes and
I know, I almost cried. I was trying, so I was like, oh my goodness, I could not believe it. I was so proud. And that's something we have to do is be happy and celebrate each other's successes.
Yes.
Always.
And that makes her a beauty, not only inside, but outside. Kimberly, we're very honored and blessed.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And
Thank
thank you
you
for
as
making
well.
us proud.
Oh, I pray I continue to do so.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Guys, this has been a wonderful afternoon, and I hope you were inspired more by Kimberly. And we will promise, Sugar and Spice will have more nice people to talk to and to sit in between us. And I hope to see you again next time. Maraming salamat po.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We're cutting the up! Sorry! Masyado po kaming na-engross dun sa interview namin ni Ate Sunny with Miss Kimberly Carlos. Ano until now kaya, 1 week na, I'm still overwhelmed and very thankful then for her, you know, going out of her way to pinagbigyan niya tayo, you know, para we can have a good interview after her pageant.
And she was so very gracious because it was very, very short notice. Hey, Kim, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, sure.
And Westin.
And Western too, yes.
Yes, at ang Westin,
Paalam pa tayo.
talagang they go out of their way also na they prepare the spot for us. They make sure that, you know, the people behind the camera are also comfortable, you know, adjusting their stuff, putting their equipments. Napaka malaking bagay po kasi if you are supported dun sa
Yeah.
lugar na kung saan ka nagsushoot. Maraming salamat po.
And the Miss Universe Committee.
Yes, and the Miss Universe Committee also
So, pinaalam natin.
for allowing us to have an interview with Miss Kimberly. We cannot just, you know, bypass these people. We really have to ask their permissions din po. Thank you very much. And also to Shelby for also like being the bridge kung kailangan namin makausap si Kimberly and may mga messages, you know, andyan si Shelby, very reachable at saka napaka-accommodating po talaga. Maraming salamat.
Sa lahat ng mga nanalo, don't forget your prizes because otherwise,
Otherwise po, ipaparapol namin ulit. So, wala ba tayong nakalimutan, Ate Sunny?
kung meron man dito, let's remember it next time.
Yes. Si Miss Derry po ng Miss Universe Cayman Committee. Maraming salamat. Thank you very much. And also, watch out po next week. We will promise to have another exciting evening po sa inyong lahat. Me and Ate Sunny are always finding new topic, exciting topics, at mga topics na full of information, full of
Makabuluhan.
positivity, full of knowledge, and if you have something na gusto nyong interviewin namin at Sunny or i-discuss, anytime po, just send us a message, PM us, or send an email sa sa Bayanihan, or you can text or message us or WhatsApp us if you have
Check our website too.
Yes. Also, Miss Elaine of Westin. Maraming salamat. And also, maraming salamat for the kind words din po. Maraming salamat. Thank you.
Good night!
Yes. Nag-extend na naman po kami ni Ate Sunny. Talagang hindi kaya sa amin ni Ate Sunny ang 1 hour. Kaya sinasabi namin kay Dion, kung pwede ba 3 hours ang Bayanihan na Damayan? Matatalunin namin ni Ate Sunny ang Game of Thrones. So, it's been a wonderful evening po. Another evening po full of everything that's nice. So, guys, I'll see you again next week. Hope everybody will be good and have a wonderful week ahead of you.
Yeah.
Maraming salamat po. Magandang umaga po pala sa Pilipinas.
At sa lahat ng nanonood, click like, share, and subscribe.
And subscribe po. Please po, share also this video po to your friends, to your family, and ask them also to like and subscribe. Kasi po, we're trying to reach a certain number. Alam po nating lahat yun. And if ever po na ma-reach na po natin yun, whatever income na makuha po natin from that views and subscribers will also be given also po sa Bayanihan. So, lahat na po ng klaseng racket papasukin po ng Bayanihan, makatulong lang po tayo.
Yeah.
So, with that, maraming salamat po. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat.
Good night.
Good night.
Stay home and
Stay safe.
Bye.